Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to one and everyone here in our Zoom call right now. So, thank you very much for joining us this morning for another session of our Your Health and Usana. So, this morning we have a special guest with us this morning who will be talking about our flagship product. But before we begin, let me ask our participants how they're doing right now and where you are currently located. So kindly key in our chat box, uh, flood it with how you're currently doing, and of course, where you're currently located. So we'd like to give you a proper shout out for joining us this particular morning. Ayan. So we have Sir Marco, ayan, Cebu. Here we are. We're prep. Ayan. So we're prep para dito sa ating training this morning. And of course, for the knowledge of everyone, we're about to get hit by typhoon here in the Visayas, but all is well pa rin with our training. Okay, so we have attendees from Austria, meron din tayo from Quezon City. Oh, Yana is currently full. Ayan, busog na busog si Yana this morning. We have Adeline from Malaysia. We also have from Iligan City, ayan, from San Mateo Rizal. We have Ma'am Grace, currently very productive in Laguna. Ayan, so we have Sir Rolf and Ma'am RN. Hello po, here in Iloilo. Okay. We also have Sir Richard from CDO. Ayan, so maulan na daw si Odette from their part of the country. Ayan, so we have Zamboanga from Ponce. We have Radhika from Sydney, Australia. Hello, hello. We also have Regeline from Quezon City. We also have Patricia from Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia. Ayan, so we're going international already. We also have Sir Glenn Rogacion from Dasmariñas, Cavite. Hi, Sir Glenn. Good morning. We have Ma'am Lay Montesilio from Quezon City. Ayan. We're so excited here. So we're receiving a lot of messages here in our chat box. We also have Ma'am Mary and Sir Guido from Cebu City. Hello, hello. We have Ma'am Colleen from Hong Kong. Ayan. We also have Ma'am Maria from Calamba, Laguna. Ma'am Sandra from Calibo. Ayan. From Singapore. Ayan. Meron tayo from UAE din. From Bulacan. Ayan. Si Ma'am Gabs Alcantara is here. And we also have from Santo Tomas, Batangas, si Ma'am Lorena. Ayan. So we also have from Singapore. Ayan. So we have from Naga City, Bicol, and from Fairview, from Bahrain. Ayan. So we're all over the world. So thank you very much for the very prompt responses. It's wonderful for us to be gathered here at this very moment to hear, of course, from our very beloved Kenny Tan. And of course, to introduce him this morning, let me just read his profile so that for those who don't know, you get to know a little more about Kenny Tan. So Kenny earned his degree in nutrition science from the University of Malaysia, and he is a certified public speaker. He has previously developed and managed health and nutrition training program and training materials primarily for Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Thailand. His speaking and training style, along with his expertise in human nutritional science, has made him a very sought after speaker throughout Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, the United States, and Canada. He is well versed in 6 languages and has spoken at many local and international health events and seminars. Prior to joining USANA's Health and Science Education Department, Kenny worked at USANA Singapore. Kenny is known to be a trustworthy person who is much loved by our associates for his knowledge and cultural sensitivity. He is a very determined and keen learner and a career minded man. Kenny tries his best to strike a balance between professional and personal life. He tremendously enjoys solving college level calculus problems and collecting action figures during his free time. So I'd like to welcome in our call this morning our Director for Health and Science Education, Kenny Tan. Kenny, good morning. from our side of the world.
Ooh. Good morning, good evening to everyone here now. Here's the thing. When Jace is actually introducing me, right, I can barely contain my excitement, my energy to share. No doubt it is roughly, it's already 16 p.m. But when it comes to sharing, when it comes to doing Usana product trading, I'm always all excited. You know why? Because when we do product training, and in this kind of Zoom format, we can have two-way engaging information exchange. That's why Jace mentioned about the chat box. The chat box here is a useful tool for everyone here to, what do you call it, makes the point more valid, clarify the points further, or even allow me to clarify things that need to be clarified. So here's the thing, you see, we have about 105 participants here. And I don't care where you are right now. Please do me this kind favor by engaging more in the chat box. Okay. Now, the amount of so-called participants right now is just nice in a way that when you have your messages in the chat box, I can look at it and address it. Sometimes the messages came non-stop, right? So a lot of things they are being rolled up, and I cannot answer or cannot clarify some good points here. So I want everyone to really engage in the chat box. And for those who are here, I know through the gallery view, I can see a lot of old friends. I can see a lot of new faces, new names as well. So do me a favor, and if you're in chat room, can you please let me know if this is your first time attending my training? If this is your first time attending my training, let me personally welcome you all. And for those my old friends who have been following my Facebook, my social media, my training, and try to make yourself available each time I'm presenting, you have my thanks. All right. You have my thanks. I'm grateful for all the supports all this while, all these years, all around the world. Tonight's training is a beautiful one, a magical one, because why? We're gonna dedicate the whole hour, the whole session, just for Cellsentials itself. See, everyone here, a lot of they reply, first timer, good. And thanks for the kind word. It always feels like first time, great, because my training, I always make it a habit to share what I forget or what I chose not to share the last time, because I want to make my session engaging and fresh for everyone. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you 30 seconds right now to get your cell phone ready, to get your notebook and pen ready, so that you can either screenshot my slides or you can take notes. Take those important points and features, what do you call it, information that are not shown on my slides. So as Jace was introducing me, I was going through my slides, and I always find something new or something quirky to start the session with, so that everyone knows the kind of mood I want to achieve here. So let me know from the chat room. I can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen right now? Can you guys see my screen? Let me know yes. Okay. So I don't want to go, okay, thank you so much. Something. I want to set the mood. There are times when you get products, and when you open the product's color, the shades of the tablet itself may look slightly different from what you are always used to. Or even when you sell this product to your new friend, new prospects. Sometimes they open the product and they say, this is a brand new product. And yet, how come the product's color looks slightly different? I want everyone here to leverage on these important points. What do I mean by leverage? Leverage means that, yes, if the product is new, the product is within the expiration date, freshly open. You just take off the plastic wrap sheet, you just open it up, the colors look different. It just tells you that we use raw materials and we don't add extra colorings just to make it cosmetically beautiful or aesthetically pleasing. Here's the thing you can add. So just by the first light, looking at these two pairs of essential itself, you know the color would be different. And if you have prospects, downlines who are here attending my talk for the first time, you as an upline, as a leader of your team, type the comment here. Of course, I want everyone to come from a so-called honest, straightforward, and non-misleading kind of what do you call it, mindset that says that, hey, have you experienced this before? When you open up the product, the color is different. And I want to show you, being a so-called a part of Usana home office staff, being a part of R&D team, I want everyone to know our product sometimes may have different color shade, and that is perfectly normal. So here's the thing about Cellsentials, right? Everyone, when they go out and prospect, I don't see any new inputs on my chat box. I know you've been listening to my speech, you've been listening to my presentation. I want, again, use this opportunity to engage in chat box, because let me see the turnout right now. Oh, I can't see because I'm in full screen mode. So how many person are in total right now already? JS or someone from Usana Philippines, can you let me know? So take this opportunity. I would look at my chat box because my chat box just opened next to my slides. So here's the thing. Today, especially for Usana Philippines, for those associates from the Philippines, let me tell you something. And I want you to leverage on this, because I know there are some from Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, New Zealand. Look at the label itself. I want you to really knock yourself awake, knock the senses back to yourself. Because as we are pushing Cellsentials to your prospect, to your audience, we are not just pushing minerals, we are not just pushing vitamins. Please don't forget about the third component called plant extract or herbal extract. So when we give you something as holistic, as wholesome as Cellsentials, right? You're not only getting vitamins and minerals from Usana, you are also getting a lot of plant extract. And this is explicitly printed on the label for Usana Philippines Essentials. Look at it. Let me do the highlighter. Look at it here. We not only provide you with vitamins, we not minerals, sorry. We are not only providing you with mineral, we are also providing you with vitamins and also plant extract. So when we say multivite, okay, we're just touching just 1/3 of the portion of our Cellsentials. Vitamins, minerals, and plant extract. And this is what sets us apart from competitors, set us apart from many products out there that no doubt quality products. We're not bashing other products, quality products, but perhaps they could be lacking in the department of plant extracts. Usana really emphasize on all these things because as health conscious as you might be, if you are eating fruits, veggies, balanced meal every day, and I will give you the benefits of that and say, yes, you can do it. But how many of us can guarantee that they are getting the necessary plant extract? Or in other words, look at the chat box here. In other words, phytonutrients daily from the diet. If you look at my chat box, I'm going to give you some information. I'm going to hashtag it. Phytonutrient. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not deceive yourself. And you may think that why would I use the word deceive? It may give a negative connotation. Because like I said, as health conscious as you may be, you can have full-fledged, full spectrum of vitamin minerals. I want to take this opportunity and emphasize on phytonutrients. And the phytonutrients we have in Usana Cellsentials are those that you may not be getting enough sufficiently from your daily diet. Here's the thing. When I do my training, I like to pick apart the products layer by layer. So that when you attend my training, when you go out and share, right, at least you know where you're coming from, and at least you know how to compartmentalize your information. So if people come and ask you, I don't need supplements because I eat healthily every day, right? Healthily, yes, I believe you, healthily. Vitamins, minerals, fruits, veggies, sufficient. But what about other phytonutrients that are important? Everyone, sometimes including myself, scientists, nutritionists, dietitian, pharmacists, we cannot be so sure and guarantee, say, hey, I'm getting this enough every day. And being this so-called pioneer in making quality supplements, we really strive, really put a lot of effort in doing quality supplements right. You should know by now that Usana Cellsential contains patented technology called intelligence technology. So we have this patent, and if you Google the patent of so-called intelligence, you can Google Usana patented technology. You can find the documents from Google actually. So that is usually less being so-called being shared because the documents are worthy, but it is good as your own library safekeeping, right? At least you know, hey, This is a patented technology. And the benefits of patented technology is that competitor cannot mimic our formula, cannot copy our formula, and claims that it has the same features and benefits as ours. So it is at least a protected intellectual property. And when you take Cellsentials, 2 bottles of it giving you vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients. You can call it phytonutrients, you can call it herb, you can call it plant extract. Because I want you to be comfortable with the terms you're using. You don't have to follow me. Okay, you don't have to say, oh, phytonutrients, because sometimes it doesn't come up of your mouth that easily. If you're used to phytonutrient, go ahead. Plant extract, go ahead. Herbal supplements, herbal extract, go ahead. But when you mention these 3 components, make sure you also tag along with other 3 triple action support called nourish, protect, support. Some other markets call nourish, protect, renew. And correct me if I'm wrong, I heard different sayings. Some say that the Philippines can use nourish, protect, renew. But some say couldn't. But either way, when you measure Cellsentials with the 3 components of nutrients, you should also mention triple action. Good time. We're not going too far. We have not dived in too far to the product yet. You know you have 3 main components. You know you have triple action support. Let us make this a pinky promise between your good self and myself. Make sure you go out and tell. If you're presenting this product as a multivitamins, like I said, it's just a part of the big picture. You know how many multivitamins are there when you go to the pharmacy, supermarket, in the Philippines, in Southeast Asia, in Singapore, Malaysia, North America? There's so much brand, but we need to set ourselves apart. So if you talk about nourish, protect, renew, right? If you look at my chat box, right, I use mnemonics to always remind myself because I know I'll forget it over time. NPR stands for nourish, protect, renew. The way I memorized it since the beginning, the launch back in 2016, NPR to me stands for National Public Radio. You can create your own mnemonics, okay? Create your own ways of giving them the right information so that as you share the products, you already have all the necessary information in your heart, in your brain, and what you want to do is to convince them to switch over to Usana Cellsential, which is no doubt a quality product, no doubt a wholesome product, no doubt a product that is meant to be taken in the long run. Keyword, hashtag long run. See, here's the thing. People only take supplements. People only take supplements when they feel that they're not so healthy, right? Or they already have some underlying medical condition. You're not strange. You're not strange to a stranger to this kind of saying that if so and so have a medical condition ABC, how much should they take? Right? You will pose this question to me, to other scientists, to the pharmacists, to the nutritionists. Being a so-called the staff representing my company, we would always say check with the medical doctor. But here's another takeaway point from this saying. Why must you wait until you're sick before taking products? Why can't you just supplement your diet with a quality product so that it may help you to promote, to help maintain a general well-being in the long run? See, it's a mouthful for me to even say to help maintain a general well-being in the long run. And I'm saying that because I have to respect the authority, I have to respect the regulatory bodies in the Philippines. So that's why it makes it a valid point that even if you're based in the Philippines right now, in future, when Kenny or other scientists have trainings for other countries in English, of course, when it touches on other products, please do attend. Because each time you have new information. And this is how you keep yourself fresh, go out, share different information. And I like to incorporate this kind of so-called elements into my training so that when you go out, it makes things easy for you. And I want to make things easier for everyone by addressing this keyword mitophagy. Let me get this out of the way so that as we go through the Cellsentials training, you know what I'm talking about. So we already made a promise, right? Pinky deal. 3 elements, 3 components of nutrients found in Cellsentials. Triple action support, nourish, protect, renew. Now, here's the keyword mitophagy. This is the thing that it is sad for me to say that after so long, after so many years, people have difficulty grasping the concept. People have difficulty sharing the benefits of Cellsentials because it has to do with mitophagy, or because of these bombastic technical words, they choose not to be on the same page or not. Please, chat box, if you need me to clarify, I'll be more than happy to do so, because I want to get this out of the way, address this. If I ask you, what is so special? What is so special about Cellsentials? Tell me with simpler word for a layman to understand. I don't want to listen to all these information on the brochure on our website. Just tell me something different. Well, Cellsentials helps the cell to promote the healthy mitophagy process, promotes a healthy renewal process. Your cells can renew, everyone knows. But whether it can be renewed in an effective, healthy way has a lot to do with the nutrients you're taking. And this is just a cross-sectional diagram of a cell. Your cell is complex. The mechanism to renew your cell is complex. So how do we make things easy for everyone to understand? If you want your cell to perform its supposedly so-called, expected duties, please feed your cells with the right nutrients. Feed your cells with the right elements. Vitamins, check, is a must. Minerals, yes, check, is a must. Phytonutrient is also, you should also check, is a must. So when you have a healthy mitophagy, your cells can renew itself in an effective manner. Overall, it could promote a healthier well-being in the long run. So you see, we cannot just go out and say, hey, my products help you to detox. First and foremost, detox, yes, is a commonly used word, right? Detox, I'm not supposed to show these words when I'm doing the regulatory review. Detox is not found on Usana Cellsentials in the Philippines, brochure or materials. Just because detox is a word that's being regulated. But in a way, if you don't want to so-called burden yourself and say, oh, I don't want to get myself in trouble, yet I cannot say the word detox. I'm kind of like torn in between, you see. Well, you can say detox. Instead of detox, you say promotes mitophagy. Huh? Even more bombastic words, even more hard to understand. Well, translate it. Well, the product helps the cell to have a healthy renewal process. See, makes it easy, right? Healthy renewal process. Come on, everyone. This is a concept that is already there. Understanding that is already there. But how? At least as a responsible human being, as a responsible supplement taker, what can you do to help your cell renew itself? Right nutrients, right elements. I don't care what words you say. Right nutrients, right components, right elements. Your cells needs all this. And if you cannot get it from diet, back to basic 101, get it from supplements, and not just any other supplements. But I sincerely suggest promote Usana. Here's the thing. A lot of time, they know about all these facts of Usana. They know a lot to share, but they cannot resonate with the prospect or audience. It's because they give them information or facts that doesn't click with the prospect or your downlines or your new customers. So my goal here is to give you another angle, back to basics angle. When it's back to basic, everyone knows what to compare, and it makes comparison easier. I already give you 3 components, right? And this is very so-called, very basic for core minerals. I'm getting into the products right now. Getting to the products. And again, this is the right word, right phrase you can use. But let me teach you. If you use this and share Usana by showing a prospect, well, this is what core minerals from Cellsentials can do for the prevention and treatment of mineral deficiency. It helps healthy cellular function. Well, so what? Many other products can claim this. It's nothing special about Usana. Why must I buy Usana? Well, the next slide, or should I say, next few slides, will give you a clear indication of why Usana is truly different from other competitors, other products in the market. First, transparency. I already give you hashtag what? Hashtag phytonutrient, hashtag NPR. Third hashtag of the day, transparency. This hashtag is not appearing in your product, in your brochure, on the website. No, this is an idea that when you hear the word transparency, you know, transparent. I can see through. I know what is happening behind. Everyone check check your chat box. Transparency. In Usana, we always make it an effort to tell our consumers what you are getting from each tablet, and what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. We won't tell you this way. What you see is what you get. What you don't see is also what you get. Finish that like this. What you see is what you get, good. What you don't see is also what you get, dangerous. What about undeclared banned substance? What about undeclared hazardous material? Now, here's the thing. If you're a social media followers, if you are doing business, you may hear about so-and-so has this product being recalled because of undeclared substance. Am I right? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat box. Let everyone has the same understanding. Yes or no? Undeclared substance. Hey, it's not what is appearing on the product that is wrong, you know. It's not that I say calcium 200 grams, you gave me calcium 100 grams, you are shortchanging me. I'm gonna report this to authority. That's why this product is not good. No, it is even worse. It's what you don't see is what you get. Here's the thing. Dr. Wentz founded Usana back in 1992. Next year will be our 30th anniversary. No cases of recall. Authority give us warning to say your products have to be your products are subjected to recall because it is deemed unsafe. No such thing. Safe. I repeat 5 times for you. Safe, 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 safe. If you don't harp on this, that I'll say the honest, the fault lies on you. Because we go for transparency. If you can see my cursor, hello everyone, can you see my cursor? My so-called this tiny pencil icon? Yes, okay. You see, everything in the bracket, everything in the parentheses is not there for the sake of embellish the label, make the label looks fun, compact. No, read the label, you tell the prospect what you put in your body is what is declared on the label. No such thing as undeclared substance. If you see my social media, sometimes I see the news report, right? So and so declared again. So and so product has this undeclared substance. Sometimes, what's the objective I'm trying to do? It makes me so pain. It makes me in disbelief. Yeah, disbelief is the right word. That still they are so uneducated consumers. It's not that they are not so-called not smart, or so-called we can call them the bad word that they're not smart. No, it's because they are not educated in the right context. The right context of supplement is to take products that are safe in the long run. And how do you measure that? You measure that in precise amount. Are you guys following me? Anything that you need to clarify, let me know in the label. I'm in disbelief. I'm in pain when I see that. You know this product has bad reputation. The track record is not so good. Why must you choose it? I have heard a lot of different answers. Well, because it's cheaper than Usana. Huh? Well, some say cheaper than, okay. And some say, the one of the funniest answers I've heard, why did you pick that brand over Usana? It's because they tell you that product, I picked that product over Usana because the product has birthday discount. I vomit blood. I vomit blood. So I ask you, what do you mean by birthday discount? Oh, if I buy the product during my birthday month, I got special discount. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's not that they are not smart. It's just because they are not given the right information. Now you can see some of us laugh. Some of us agree with me. Right. Calcium, magnesium, ascorbic acid. I'm going to go through a few. Zinc. They are minerals. They are vitamins. It comes in the form that our body preferred. Am I right? Some, to put it simpler for my new friends, new consumers, make it simpler. Some forms that are easier to be absorbed by the body. And how do you know that? Well, Usana chose that form to the best extent possible, and we declare it on a label. Please, we declare it on a label. This is important. When I was doing product comparison, you bring product for me, right? Before I look at the packaging, before I look at the shape of the bottle, just don't even compare the price. Just turn over, look at the label. Do they have parentheses behind the list of ingredients or not? The bracket. Because if you don't, I already give discount. I have to ask my friends, I hope I pronounce your names correctly. Chaps, what is the meaning of Yun A? Can someone explain what is Yun A? Let me know if this is a colloquial term in the Philippines. Let me know. Yun A. Okay, let me know in the chat box, please. So, air or spot on? Yun A. Thank you for that. Spot on. So you see, the parenthesis itself, and Usana, every country, not just Philippines, your neighboring countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, every country have parentheses. Please focus this. Go and share parentheses. This is the part that people miss. People talk about brochure, features, benefit. They miss the label. They miss the information. And the uniqueness of Usana Philippines in this one, that those associates or those attendees not from what do you call it, from Usana Philippines can take back is that, did you see the headlines over here called minerals plus ascorbic acid? So here's the thing. When we upgrade a product last time from essentials to Cellsentials, I want everyone, hello, stop. Listen to me carefully. I don't care you're distracted now, because I can see a lot of people, they are not having their video turned on. So I want you to know this one thing. Listen to me, I'm going to start right now. When we upgrade essentials to Cellsentials, right, people will always compare. One bottle is vitamin, one bottle is mineral. Okay, but here's the thing: when we upgraded it to Cellsentials, the mineral bottles, which is the blue bottles, also contain ascorbic acid. Why? Because we want to ensure ascorbic acid, which is a water-soluble vitamins, are constantly, whether you knowingly or unknowingly, being provided to your body. Here's a quick count. Here's a quick catch. Cellsentials have vitamin C, proflavanol, Usanimols, Vision X, Glucosa. What else? MyHapac. Okay, that's it. I don't want to talk about MyHapac. But knowingly or unknowingly, you have been taking a lot of vitamin C. So here's the thing. We, in Usana, when we have this mineral rose bottle, we also provide you with vitamin C in the product itself. So one more question. One more take-home message. Very precise, very detailed. If you don't attend my training before, let me tell you, this is your chance to fully understand, to grasp the fact, the scientific messages behind. Did you see CalD? It is also precisely 1-to-1 ratio. So here's the thing. Imagine if you're long-term Usana consumers, right? You're taking Cellsential, you're taking CalD together. What you're getting in your body is precisely 1-to-1 ratio of calcium magnesium. Now, imagine the scenario: you have a prospect that only buys Cellsentials from you, but taking calcium from competitors. I'm not saying that they're not wrong, but you can take a step and let them know. Well, when you're taking products and you're mixing the brands with Usana, okay, you may not be getting the best ratio available. And Usana do things have reasons. That is why if you take our products every day in accordance to the recommended label, you're not getting overdose. You're safe. What I'm afraid is, you take Usana products, you take Break XYZ product, then you kind of like, what do you call it, mix and match. Then you may not be getting the best optimal ratio that we strive so hard to produce, to provide. Okay, so again, use the chat box. I'm going to Vita Antioxidants right now, the green bottle now. If you have questions about the blue bottle, please take your time right now to type into the chat box. Again, chat box is a useful tool whenever we do online training. Okay, it makes you stand out. It makes everyone learn. It makes everyone knows that, hey, what you are asking is what I'm about to ask as well. This is a common question, a common ground, a common misconception in the ground. So Glenn from Ruby Director says, no overdose, correct. Of course, in this context, you don't tell me this way. Morning, I take Cellsentials. Nighttime, I take other brand can or not. I cannot guarantee if there's an overdose. Right? Some people have this habit, right? You're my friend, I buy from you. I buy Usana from you. Morning, I take your Cellsentials. And I have to also support my other friends who's doing other competitors. So I take one. Here's the thing. 30 years of history. To be precise, 29 years of history. Products are deemed safe, are deemed a science-based company, there's no recall worldwide. Worldwide, not just in the Philippines, worldwide. So which is why you may heard of these naysayers about Usana. Usana, so careful. The pointers, what do you call it? The features and benefits. No need you. Let me say in local lingo. Okay, my English English. No need you tell me. I also know. These prevent deficiency, help prevent. Here's the thing. We don't want Usana Philippines to get into trouble. We don't want our associate to get into trouble, right? If you make unsubstantiated claim, here's the thing. If someone who doesn't feels right with you, report this to authority. Report your overcoming authority. It may land yourself and the company in trouble, right? So even what I'm trying to tell you is you can follow the script, you can follow the sentences on Usana materials, but you has the responsibility to just go one step beyond. Focus on the label. When you focus on the label, okay, when you focus on the label, it's pretty, I can say, it's very hard for people to even come close to you when it comes to comparison. Okay, yeah, Adeline, from everyone, listen to me. Every formula in the market, if you're doing Usana international business, every market has slight variations in formula. Just to showcase our products can be sold legally there in that country is because we go through the regulatory body, the governing bodies. And you can imagine if someone, what do you call it, sells the product, but that product has been deemed not not in accordance to the local regulatory body of that country, then that country's governing body tells you to say, please withdraw all your products from the shelf. This is already a case of recall. Do you want this to happen? For example, I'm going to use Philippines as an example. If Usana Philippines is selling products from Usana, I don't want to say put any kind of product, a different country's product, and then someone saw that and say, hey, this product contains ingredient that's not allowed or has been regulated by Usana Philippines, by the Philippines body, governing bodies, yet I can see on the shelf or from some business from offices. Then if this is made known, and then the governing bodies will write a letter or legal letter and say, please withdraw your products from the shelf, and then report in the press media. Negative publicity, right? So you see, you may think that we are limiting your ability to promote international business. No. We are limiting your income prospect. We are making things difficult for you. No. We are looking ahead. We're looking in the long run. And I know there are associates not only from the Philippines. Please make sure that regardless of which country you are, their products has been regulated to be sold legally in the country. Their product has been deemed safe, regulated, can be sold legally. And here's the thing, even though there is a variations, the variations is light. So I'm going to move to intelligence, which is only found in this green bottle. Those who attended my talks before know green bottles represents multivitamins bottle. Green bottles also represents plant. Green could represent plant, could represent grass, could represent Emerald Director, could represent recycling efforts. But what I'm trying to say is that when you see the green bottle, you know it's multivitamins. You also talk about the plant extract. No, radically. Do we skip AO? No, I'm just going to Cellsentials intelligence and then to the green bottle. That's why. Pay attention. That's why if you have the recording, keep on repeat the recording. You can share it within your team members. Intelligence, plant extract. Plant extract, green bottle. Green bottle, vital antioxidants. The connection is easy if you know the gist of it. If you know how to compartmentalize your information. So here's the thing. These are the 8 ingredients, 8 compound, 8 nutrients, 8 elements. I don't care how you say it. This is the intelligence complex. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. In the Philippines, you can use intelligence complex. There are even some countries that don't allow this word. There could be some countries that change it because it's not allowed by the governing bodies. So here's it. You pay attention for these 4 plus 4 ingredients. Okay? Just now I say right. Everyone, pay attention. I say plant extract, right? So we go through one by one. Resveratrol, plant extract. Quercetin, plant extract. Aspartame, plant extract. Lutein, plant extract. Alpha lipoic acid, not really. Right? Green tea extract from plant, yes, plant extract. Curcumins from turmeric, plant extract. What else? Olive oil, plant extract. Almost everything from intelligence, plant extract. Okay? So here's the thing. If you find, hey, how come you different from US label? Where's the word intelligence? Nothing. Oh, then forget to mention. It's all here, ladies and gentlemen. Aspartame, part of intelligence product, right? Resveratrol, here. Curcuminoids, here. Green tea extract, here. Where else? Lutein, here. Olive fruit extract, here. Where else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need alpha lipoic 7. Where else? 8. Inositol. Oh, my bad. Inositol is not one of it. So I have to erase that. That's the other one. Raspberry. Help me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look for the missing pieces of the puzzle over here. The chat is. I already have olive oil here. Please, I need some help, ladies and gentlemen. Help me. See if you guys pay attention or not. Where's quercetin? Where? There we go. Thank you so much. Now, those who pay attention, my gratitude to you all. You see, even though the word intelligence is not appearing on the label, the subcomponents are there. So this is not. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So you go on and share. We have patented intelligence complex. We have all these ingredients. So if I ask you this question, are you sure you're getting enough quercetin every day? Lutein every day? Resveratrol every day? Now you know the answer, right? Not necessary. Or are you getting enough olive fruit extract every day? So what I want to share is you have to really take it daily for optimal nourishment. When we say that we take it daily, don't so-called take it on every weekday, but forget the weekends. Here's a common pitfall. Take every day, forget weekend. Right now, ladies and gentlemen. You're also quiet. How come? The chat box is not really still. Huh? After green plant, after olive oil, after the etc., you're quiet. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, can you digest my information? Yes or no? Please let me know. Please. I'm waiting. Chaps asking why highlight this is okay. Let me rewind. This is regulatory. All these headlines are required by the governing bodies. Okay, thank you for saying yes. For even if someone who says no, I'll be more than happy to clarify, to emphasize. But right now, see, just looking at the labels itself makes us stand out from the crowd. Give you a valid reason why you should take Cellsentials. Because you can take vitamins daily, you can take minerals daily, but you cannot guarantee a plant extract is optimal daily. Right? And why we send so much time, effort, and money in all these things? Because we want to produce a product that's quality, that's be safe to the long run. And Raya actually texts me privately and says, discoloration affects its efficacy. Let me tell you something. Not only Cellsentials will have discoloration, the color may differ from batches to batches. Poly-C, Vision X, Proflavanol. Listen to me. Tableted products may have this. I wouldn't say discoloration, but slight variations in the color, just because we use the raw materials, right? That could have different seasons have different color, but we don't add in colorings to wrap the tablets. Here's the thing, if you have a product that is all standardized in one color, that means it has coloring. And the best way to do it yourself is after my training or right now in my training, you take a tablet of Cellsentials, you take a tablet of active calcium, you take a tablet of proflavin C, you just break it up into part, then you compare the inner color with the outer color. Colors are the same. There's no extra coating of colorings. And the way Guido and Mary, to everyone, can you give a simple way of explaining intelligence? The best way that I can think of is intelligence promote a healthy cellular renewal rate. Helps to promote a healthy cellular renewal rate. Renew is the word that I would have on. Okay, so are you telling me that your product can ask myself, can instruct myself, can inform myself to renew themselves better? Yes. Hence the patent that we have. We are being awarded a patent. Renew. That's right. Renew. And renew your. This is the last month of 2021. Renew your goal. I want everyone next time when they attend my training, and the next time Usana Philippines invited me for presentation, I hope you can already rank advanced. Okay. Here's a funny thing, right? The rank advancement thing. When we do rank advancement, we do it in a proper way, right? From one, one rank to another, right? Just like supplementation. You take product, okay? You start from low dosage, you increase it up to the recommended dosage. If you're new, don't start with the full recommended dosage, in case you may have adaptability issue or healing crisis. I'm going to stop here, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to dedicate some time to talk about Q&A, because I know I already ignited your fire, right? I hope my energy is contagious, like you can feel my passion in sharing Usana. Because when it comes to Usana, when you want to talk Usana, we can talk one evening, never mind. But the problem is whether you are open-minded enough to accept my points. If you're close-minded, regardless of myself, pharmacist Jace, or other scientists, even Dr. Rob Sinot, even Dr. Rolando, right? If we give you fact, you choose to ignore it, then the fact would not be impactful. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you off my this jacket. The proud member of Usana R&D. Proud member. Okay, I can see some of you guys laughing. I'm a proud member of Usana team. I'm a proud member of R&D. I'm a proud member to share products, because when you compare products, one of the worst thing you can do is comparing the price. Right? Why you say comparing the price? I hate it when people tell me, don't talk to me about network marketing, all expensive. Hello. I say, hello. Please have a clean slate of mind, be open-minded. I'm sharing you a product. If you want to talk about business opportunity, that's another chapter, another page. But let's just focus on the products. Okay, how many of you here, okay, because became a strong believer of Usana because they see improvements after taking products? Now, here's the thing. Don't quote me wrong. I'm not saying that you take Usana products, guarantee you're gonna see this and that. No, but there are a lot of die-hard fans in Usana, very die-hard one. It's because after taking Usana, they see improvements, right? They see changes in their energy level. They became very hardcore Usana members, very hardcore Usana associates. But those who never tried, wouldn't give Usana a chance, then I'm sorry to say that they have missed an opportunity to try one of the best products out there. And I've been very conservative to say one of the best products out there because of regulatory concern. You see where I'm coming from? So when it comes to Usana, during my time in Usana Singapore, Usana Malaysia, Usana Hong Kong, Usana Philippines, everywhere when I go, when we share Usana, most importantly, we give them fact. The fact can come from website, product brochure, office materials. The fact can be also you providing them with something they can digest easily. Like just now, my friends who asked me, can you explain intelligence in 1 or 2 sentences? That's how it takes sometimes, that much to make people convince you. Sometimes, you know what? People like to do this thing, right? Where's my cell phone? People like to take this, right? Now, here's the comparative guide. Read it yourself. The best product available, 5-star, golden star. People, they take it, they don't read. You can help them to digest. Okay? I need more questions. I need more, Q&A. Because I still have 5-10 minutes. I don't mind to answer to best of my ability. Now, here's someone to take. Gabriel Morales. Reminds me of Miles Morales, the Spider-Man. Gabriel, is it always recommended to take the optimum dose? Start from low if you're new. And if you are new, you start from low. If you're okay with about 2 weeks from that dosage, right, you increase gradually from 1 pair to 2 pair. And then after 2 weeks, 2 pair to 3 pair. And then goes on to 4 pair. Don't take beyond 4 pair because there are ingredients that have upper limit. We don't want you to overdose in that sense, which backs to the funny example that I gave you, right? I take Usana in the daytime, I take other brands in the nighttime. That's the thing that I cannot guarantee whether you can overdose or not. Because some products, one tablet, one time a day, they give you a lot of ingredients inside. Then you take one tablet, one time a day, you take Usana. 1 day, 1 month, never mind. But what if you take in a long run? That could be less than optimal ratio. There could be something that some ingredients that could be too much for your body to absorb, to utilize, to take. Make sense or not, ladies and gentlemen? All these are logic. So here's another question. Radhika asks, can I please have understand the significance of equivalent to? That is something I want you to pay attention and listen to me. All of us, whether you are full-time Usana associate members or you are part-time or you are quarter-time, quarter-time, part-time, full-time. You work, you earn income, you have to pay income tax, right? If you don't pay income tax, don't tell me. I don't want to know. If you avoid this, I don't want to know. No, that's not my problem. Okay? Not my problem. No. Here's the thing. You earn money, you pay tax. So back to the label. Equivalent. We mentioned that, okay, for example, we give you 100 milligram of calcium. That 100 milligram of calcium is equivalent to how much elemental calcium? Which means if you earn $100 gross income, how much is your net income after tax? Well, your body doesn't pay tax in that sense. If you give 100 milligram calcium to your body, go into your body, then how much of that 100 milligram of calcium in your body is actually the calcium that your body can use, that your body can, deem it as calcium? Because you'll be surprised that some label, they say they have 500 milligram of calcium, but it's equivalent to 100 or 200, 2xx milligram of calcium. Then they compare the label, they say, well, Usana give you so little, they give you 500. That is gross income, not the income after income tax. See, light bulb, thank you so much. You pay income tax. Some people say, I earn this X amount of money. The income tax come. In US, I pay tax. Everywhere I go, I have to pay tax. Like I say, don't tell me if you don't tell me. Don't even tell your uplines, okay? That's not a secret meant to be. But in Usana, we tell you, hey, we give it precisely how much. We give you after tax net income, net amount. Okay? Positive reactions, everyone. Those who try Usana for the first time in their life, I wouldn't say all. Most of them have healing reaction. It's common. You've never tried product before? You never tried taking Usana supplements before? Or even worse, you never take supplements before. Then you start with Usana. Most of the time people they complain, headache, constipation, acne outbreak, muscle pain, what do you call it? I mentioned constipated, diarrhea. See? Two spectrum. Some take already constipated, some take already diarrhea. I also don't know what to say. And some take already, how come take already? I feel so lazy. That's your own problem. Lazy is your nature, so don't blame Usana. Some people take already, I become lazy, I become relaxed. Don't find this convenient excuse of Usana. You all laugh. It happens. You may heard this before, it happens. Take already sleepy. Don't take also sleepy one, are you? You laugh. Correct, right? Everything that happens before, but suddenly when Usana came into their life, everything became Usana's fault. Upline's fault. Usana corporate staff, Usana Philippine staff fault. Funny. Right. One more thing that really hurts me when people say that, sure, no, this product good, no, it's not, I sue you. Right, people, I don't know why they want to threaten you. Come on. Open-minded. You choose to believe it or not, but I have to present scientific facts, right? And they say, I'll sue you. Come on. We are civilized people. Now, if I want to give a notion that we are a publicly listed company doing international business. If you want to sue us, let's say, at least there's a business for there for you to sue. Imagine that you buy something from an XYZ company, you want to sue them, the company is gone. The person is gone. Who you want to sue? Who you want to sue? You tell me who you want to sue. So sometimes you think this way. Okay. Not to say that can he say this to just I want to win the argument. No, I present logic. Whether you not you or you cannot accept logic is really not for me to decide. Back to basic, everyone. Back to basic. Hey, if you have very bad healing reactions, it could be two reasons, right? One reason that I could think of, you are someone with medical condition. You take the products without asking a health professional, medical professionals first. Secondly, you take so many products at one time, you didn't eliminate one by one. For example, if you're a woman, you take everything except palmetto, if available in the Philippines, okay? We assume. Or I'm a guy, I take everything except Astro Pro. Don't say, Kenny, you look like someone who take Astro Pro. No, I don't take Astro Pro. I have good skin because I take good care of myself, not because I take Astro Pro. Yo, funny. Okay, yeah, some of it I like to crack jokes, okay? Take it lightly, lighthearted. Now, we eliminate one by one. Usually, if you ask me, based on my experience dealing with associates worldwide, products that usually may trigger healing reactions would be Cellsentials, Proflavanol, what do you call it? What's the thing? Hold on, it suddenly it loses my mind. Cellsential Proflavanol, Coquinone. Policy, usually they have like loose stool, that can be easily managed. You see, imagine someone who takes all these three together, Proflavanol, Cellsential, together. New consumer. I don't feel good. What should you do? First, you ask them, do you have any medical condition? If yes, you better check with doctor whether you can take this product. Now, if you're healthy individuals, you take all these three together. Don't come and tell your upline, say, I want to stop buying Usana. I want to stop everything today because it makes me uncomfortable healing reactions. And I'm saying this fast because it happens. I don't want to take uncomfortable. No good. I want to stop everything. No, you stop one by one. You eliminate one by one. Then you resume the intake from lower dosage so that you find the best dosage for you. My best dosage, not necessarily, is your best dosage. Your upline best dosage is not your best dosage. Jay's best dosage is not your best dosage. You have to do it yourself. And you should give your body time to do it yourself. Right? Here's the funny thing, right? There are people who take, how come I take Usana already? I don't see improvement. I say, really? How many have you take? How long have you take? Oh, I take 3 days already. Huh? Take 3 days already, you come and ask me how to improve. Oh, I don't see improvements. True, it happens. It happens. That's why education back to basics is very important. See, time flies. Two more questions for me. Hey, let me know something. This has been a common feedback from what you call it, from associates who attended my training. And I don't want to say this because if I say this myself, it has no value. But I want my associates here, my attendees here to tell me through the chat box. Would you or would you not agree that when you attend Kenny Talk, time flies by very fast? Let me know in the comment section. I want to know. Because I always have happy times, chatting, talking story, talking example. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Time flies by fast when it comes to training. Sometimes I say, time's up already. I want to have more times. So I want to have this announcement to Jace. If you want to invite myself, Austin, whoever from our team, feel free to invite us. Okay. Yeah, if you have time, maybe we can have a longer talk in the future. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Before I go, I promise I want to give you 2 more questions, right? And before I started this training, actually back to back, Jace knew about this. I had meeting with Orlando and some of other colleagues. Dr. Orlando would like me to extend his so-called well wishes to everyone. Merry Christmas. Stay safe. And Dr. Orlando being my good friends and my so-called supervisor, right? We have a very healthy working relationship. And sometimes when we look at things that we find that we wanted to address, we will address it. And being together in the same department, right? We have a lot of working opportunity together. So sometimes when I say that, I have this training, things like that, we try to exchange information to see how best we can present it to our associates, which is why I kind of agree, he himself kind of agree that Q&A is very important. It's a very important part of a training. Because if I give all the training, you stop the training, whether you absorb or not, I don't know. So here's the training. Okay, question come. Still more question. Thank you everyone for the well wishes. I still can give 2. I don't want to take too much of the time. I know you enjoyed it, but I don't know whether Jace still have other tasks or things to do or not. Is it okay to take only Cellsentials and Biomega? Not okay. Because if you take Cellsentials and Biomega, why not you take Core 4 or Core 5 products? You should start with it. Now, I understand. Some people, they wanted to try it minimally. Some people want to budget their spending because there are other expenditures to worry of, to take note of. I understand. If you want to start the first product, always start with what? Cellsentials. Cellsentials. Biomega is a good product because Biomega's omega-3 is not found in Cellsentials. Likewise, proflavanol or grapeseed extract is not found in Cellsentials. Coenzyme Q10 is not found in Cellsentials. So depending on the country you're from, there are core 4 products already, right? Cellsentials, Biomega, proflavanol, coquinone. And some other countries, they include Manicaldi as core 5 products. So it depending on the product. Second to last question, Adeline C asking everyone, can vitamin B cause the urine to become yellow? Yes, for sure. If you have extra vitamin B, which is being excreted out from the body, it will become yellow. Even if you take Poly-C or Booster C, right, the urine sometimes may become yellow itself too. Okay, so that is something that is a normal occurrence. If you're worried, try to drink more water and try to limit the intake. For example, you know your current intake, you limit it a little bit. All right. Last question. Yeah, but is it normal? It is normal. I'm glad you asked this question. I believe, Adeline C, correct me if I'm wrong. Either you are someone new with Usana or you are asking for someone new in Usana. Adeline, let me know in the comment section, please. Because this is a very common question amongst our new associates. Why take the products already, urine become yellow? Okay, some other associates also ask, why take the products already, I constipate? I say, if you have extra nutrients, extra supplements, drink more water. Adeline, please reply me whether you are new or you're asking for someone new, because I want to make this obvious for everyone here to know that, hey, this is the question that you shouldn't be worried or shameful or embarrassed to ask. Okay, next. No question? Adeline says she's new. Thank you, Adeline, and thank you for attending my talk. I hope, yeah. Let me tell you a joke before we end this training. Since there's no question, follow my social media at Kenny Tan. If you type Kenny Tan, if you see a lot of mutual friends, that's my profile already. I'm on Facebook, yes. And here's the funny thing, before I go, I part you all with a joke that someone actually called me frantically when I was in Usana, Singapore. And I was furious into the Usana journey already. So someone frantically called me and say, I take your Usana already. The urine become very red. Then again, I expected it to be yellowish. I said, no, not yellow. My urine become green color. I said, wait, this is not really common. So you know what? The next question I ask is an inquisitive question. I want to address more. I want to investigate more. So you know what I asked? I asked, well, how green is your urine? That's the next question I asked. And the question that the caller answered makes me almost fell down from my chair. The answer is that when I asked, what green or how green is your urine? The answer is fluorescent green. I say, does that mean if you off the light, your urine glows in the dark, called fluorescent green? I say, if that is the case, that's not, you need to go for professional medical help as soon as possible, because our product doesn't cause you to have radioactive urine, by the way. Fluorescent green. Wow, that's really a memorable thing that happens. And I tell you what, in Usana journey, please don't be afraid to to be asked question or to ask question. Don't find that the question is so-called, I apologize if this offended you, but we don't say this is a stupid question. No, there's no stupid question in Usana. Every question is a valid question, and I implore you to ask question. As your business grow, there are more questions. If you're afraid to ask questions, how can your business grow? I tell you, sometimes I ask also, the question I ask until I'm so very stressed. You know what I do to distress? I'll go out and jog. That's why when Jace read out my profile, right, I want to strike a balance. If I don't have a way to release my stress or the negative energy, it's unhealthy, right? So I jog, I do mathematical questions to get the stress out of my mind. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a fun session, right? Let me know. This is a fun session, right? I have fun sharing. I have fun telling you example, the story, and I can see from your face, those who have their videos on, they enjoy my training one. Okay, if you enjoy my training in the video, give me a thumbs up like this. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, if you don't like, you can also give me a thumbs up. It's okay. Okay, thank you so much. And thank you so much for those who ask me questions. And what do you call it? Please also visit askthescientist.com. Although it is only meant for US audiences, it is regulated for US context, it is still a good reference frame for my fellow associates, all right? Especially in the part of health article. Thank you so much. Have a good one and enjoy your holidays if you have. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Kenny, for gracing us with your presence this morning here in the Philippines and, of course, all over the world. Thank you very much for all